Hey guys, this is Eliza and welcome back to a new video. So today I'll be filming another unhaul. I have 18 books here that I'm unhauling. So I went to rearrange my shelves the other day. Obviously they're in color order, so it takes a little bit to rearrange them when I move books from my TBR shelf to when I've actually finished them. So I ended up running out of room, getting the shits, and basically just taking these 18 books off those shelves so that way I had more room. So a lot of these I read like a fair while ago and I didn't hate them but I didn't love them, or there is one on here I DNF'd. There's a couple that I didn't like that are more recent ones, but yeah, and then also there's one duplicate which I just don't need because it doesn't even match the other one that I have of the series, which I'm getting rid of both of them, but the other one was in a previous unhaul, so yeah. But anyways, I'm just going to get into this. I'll try and mention why I'm DNFing them, but I won't be talking about synopsises or anything like that. But most of these are pretty popular books, I think, based on what I can see. So yeah, let's just jump into it. So first on the pile is We Are Okay by Nina LaCour. This one I got through a blog tour, start of this year I think it was, and I just couldn't get into it. I just wasn't vibing with it at all. I have read another book by Nina LaCour, which is You Know Me Well. She co-wrote that one with David Levithan, and I really enjoyed that one, but this one I just couldn't get into at all, so I ended up DNFing it. And I helped out for the tour, but I didn't actually review it, and so yeah, I'm just gonna give this one away. I didn't pay for it, I got it for free, so I'm just gonna put, when I put all the rest of them up for sale, I'm like, if you want this one and make another purchase, I can shove it in the bag, basically. So yeah, that's the first one. Then we have Unearthed by Megan Spooner and Amy Kaufman. I love Amy Kaufman. I really enjoy her middle grade series, and I love her work with Jay Kristoff, but I just didn't like this book. This one I read for the YA Book Nerds. It was one of our book of the months ages ago, and the main reason I've kept it this long is because of this cover. It is holographic and it is awesome, but yeah, I just didn't really enjoy this one. I felt bored and it was predictable. I think I reviewed this. I'll leave a link down below if I did, but yeah, I've been holding on to it because of the cover and I just need to get rid of it. Then the next one is one I read very recently, and that is The Sword of Summer by Rick Riordan. This is the first book in the Magnus Chase and the Gods of Asgard series, and I just couldn't deal with this book. It was predictable, it was boring, didn't really read like YA, it read like middle grade, which I just couldn't get into it at all. So yeah, I will be selling this one. I have sprayed the edges of this one, so hopefully whoever wants to buy it enjoys sprayed edges. Now we're going to one that I read ages ago, and I did really enjoy this, but I just have no interest in rereading it, and I can't really remember what happened. I might reread it in the future on audiobook maybe, but yeah, I remember enjoying it, but knowing that that is also a very different opinion from most people, because a lot of people did not like this book at all, but I enjoyed it. But again, my reading tastes were a lot different then than they are now, because I did read this like right at the very beginning of when I started my blog, so it was a while ago. And that one is Soundless by Richelle Mead. I've read Richelle Mead's other two series. Well, I don't know if she has more, I think she does, but I've read the Vampire Academy series and the Bloodline series, which is a companion to Vampire Academy, and I really enjoyed them, so I picked up this one and I did enjoy it, but yeah, it's just been too long. I don't think I'm ever going to reread it, so it's moving out. And then as for Richelle Mead, the other books are like strewn throughout here, so I'll just show you the two that I have in my hand, but I am getting rid of this entire series, and it is the Bloodline series by Richelle Mead, and I do really enjoy Vampire Academy and Bloodlines. I need to reread them, but I think I'm going to do it via audiobook if the narrator is good, because it has been ages. But it's also very daunting thinking about physically rereading these, because there is 12 books between the two series, and most of them are like decently sized. Like, they're not small, but they're decent sized. But yeah, I just hate these covers. Fucking hate them, and all the editions are like different sizes and they piss me off, so I'm just gonna get rid of all of them. I don't think they're ever gonna rebrand this series, but if they do and the covers are better, I will get them. But I don't own the Vampire Academy series purely because I hate those covers. Like, both of them. They're just like, both of the editions they've come out with, they're just revolting, and I don't like these either. So yeah, I'm getting rid of these. The entire series, it's going. Oh, my voice just went really weird then. Okay, next we have Passenger by Alexandra Bracken. I love Alexandra Bracken's The Darkest Mind series, but this one I did enjoy. Actually, I think I've reviewed this one. I can't remember what I gave it. It was ages ago, but I did enjoy it, but I just never got to the sequel. I can't even remember what it's called, Wayfarer, and I ended up unhauling that one a fair while ago, but I don't know why I'm still keeping this. I'm not going to reread it. It wasn't good enough that I'm just like, yes, I need to reread this. It's amazing, but it wasn't bad. And also all the freaking silver is coming off the cover, which I hate that. The Akatar paperbacks, the UK ones do that as well, and it's just really irritating. Granted, I got rid of those ages ago, but yeah, just getting rid of this one. Now, we have another series. Hold on, let me find the rest of the books. Okay, there's some more of the Rochelle Mead ones. There we are. So next we have the first two books in the Snow Like Ashes series, Snow Like Ashes and Ice Like Fire. I do have Frost Like Night, but I am keeping that one. It is the hardcover, and I want to eventually get these in hardcover, but for the moment I'm just going to get rid of these. I did really enjoy the series. It's another one that I need to reread because it's been ages since I read it, but I enjoyed it. It was a little romance heavy, and I remember that's the only thing I didn't like, but I really love these covers and I enjoyed it enough that I want to get the hardcover editions. So I have the first one, the last one, but I want to get the matching ones for the other two as well, because I'm trying to work on getting matching editions on my shelves because it really annoys me not having matching editions. So I'm getting rid of the two paperbacks so that way they can match the hardcover. So next we actually have a graphic novel, and that is Persepolis by Marjane Satrapi. This one I just didn't like get engaged with it, I guess. Like, it just didn't really grip me or anything, and I just couldn't really get into it. So I read it, like it was fine, but it's not as impactful for me as some other like historical fiction and even historical fiction graphic novels are, like Mouse by Art Spiegelman. It's amazing, but yeah, I just couldn't really get into this one. I never really vibed with it, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. Then we have When Dimple Met Rishi by Sandhya Menon, and I did not like this one. I know I have a spoiler-free review of this one, so I think it's spoiler-free. It might not be actually, but I'll leave a link down below and I'll put whether it's spoiler-free or spoiler. But yeah, I just didn't enjoy this one. I'm not sure why I've held on to it for that long. I think it's because I have so little orange books for like Instagram photos. I've got like 2 that are actually orange, so that's why I was like kind of holding on to this one, because it's an orange spine. But I do the same thing with yellow. I'm not getting rid of any of my yellow spined books because I have like 1 of them, so I need to stock up on yellows. But yeah, I've decided I just need to get rid of this because I need the space more than I need the orange spines. And then we have another Rick Riordan one, and this is just the first book in the Percy Jackson series, The Lightning Thief. This is fine, it's just, it's like nowhere near as amazing to me as it seems to be for everyone else. I'm not sure if that's because I read it later in life, like I didn't read it in my childhood. I don't know, but I just don't vibe with Rick Riordan's writing. I don't know what it is. I just don't get along with it. So yeah, I'm going to get rid of that one. And then lastly is just a duplicate copy of the books that I've already got rid of before, and that is Strange the Dreamer by Laini Taylor. I enjoyed Strange the Dreamer, and I did not enjoy Muse of Nightmares. I DNF'd it. So I ended up getting rid of my copies of Strange the Dreamer, but I was holding on to this one because I did enjoy Strange the Dreamer, but now I'm just like, just get rid of it, you know? So yeah, that one's going, and that's the last book in this unhaul. And there's actually only 16 because 2 of the books that were on the bottom of that pile were just the ones that were sitting over my cupboard, and they shouldn't have been in that pile. So they are not going anywhere. They just need to go on my shelf. So yeah, that is the 16 books that I am unhauling this time. It's not as big of an unhaul as it was last time, but it is still decently sized. And these are all books that I have read. None of them I have not read. I need to kind of go through my TBR shelf at some point, but I'm not going to just yet. I'll probably do it when I start running out of room next, which will probably be if I get like another 5 to 10 books depending on sizing. So yeah, there'll probably another one coming eventually, but for now these are the ones I'm getting rid of. Anyways, that is it for this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.